When he told me that I had to choose between a school shooting and a virgin story, I thought they were going to be the same one, and that he was going to end off that he was homeschooled. Wouldn't that have been great, eh? Okay. Now, I talk about a lot of stupid stuff, a lot of sick jokes come out of this mouth right here at Drifters Lounge. Keep coming up. Give a big round of applause for Drifters Lounge for having all of you. I've talked about prolapsed anuses, fudgy crinkles, anything sexual that might come in and out of the body. This is what I do, Josh's Comedy Channel. On YouTube, you can hear it all about how veiny it is. So today, though, is no exception. I do plan on ruining your night, worse than everybody else. I usually set the bar up here for anything gross, and then everything underneath, just people go, yeah, that's way better. So here we go. As one does, I watch porn. I watch porn a lot. A lot. No, like, I go back into, like, Playboy, and I go, fuck the articles, rip those out. Where's that naked lady? I'm gonna jerk off to her. And I realize that everyone masturbates, but not everybody shoots. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Come on. Anybody that has to deal with a cum load tonight, hats off. Hats off, because that is the universal mess right there, isn't it? Where does the cum go? Where do we finish off with? Is it on my face? Is it on my back? Is it inside me? And guess I kind of came to this thought because I was thinking about my earlier days of having sex, and that whole conversation would come up. Where do you want me to come? I don't know. Where do you want me to come? I don't know. Fuck it, on the sheets. And now she's like, well, fuck, you gotta go home, and I gotta wash the sheets. I go, well, not my problem. I won the race. So then I got married, and now we have different conversations like, where do you want to eat? I don't know. Where do you want to eat? I don't know. Frozen pizzas it is then, because I'm a comedian, and I don't make any money. I'm just trying to make money enough to pay off my accusers. But not to worry, they're all family, it's easy. Now, I don't have Weinstein lawyers, but I do know a lawyer that if I do ever get a rape charge, I will go after Jared's lawyer. They set him up nice. Now, Epstein may not have killed himself, but Weinstein won't either, right? So anyways, back to cums. Now, I talked about to my wife, I go, listen, you're a scientist, I'll give you the facts. 1 in 4 ladies sometimes and often prefer it on their face. 4 in 10 do not like it at all. It seems degrading. I go, she goes, well, you're a comedian. I'll give you the answer to you. You come on your own face and we'll talk. So there I am, back against the wall and I realized, you know what? Wait a second, this is degrading. How dare I? I'm not a gay man. I'm not gonna enjoy this at all. She's just gonna come back, did you like it? And with it dripping down my face, no, I did not like it. I now have to shave my beard and regrow it. Thank you. Now, women, of course, got us all back with squirting. Hey? Now, I don't want to give you the facts on squirting, but let's just say you can make any woman squirt, but you have to clean up the mess after that, because they'll be like, I gotta go shower. You clean the sheets. Fuck. But then I learned all about Google, right? You go to Google, you start searching up things. What is the percentage of women squirting? And then I found out 10 to 50. But then I realized there was one sentence there that men finally took back. And that was, they need a prostate gland. Yeah. And you know where the prostate gland is? In a man? Right in his ass. Right in his ass. So I go, okay, wait. If I'm gonna fucking come like a porn star, like I see all the time, where it's shooting 12 feet across the room, I gotta massage my prostate. So I go to my wife, I go, listen, we've been married now 5 years, just a finger up there, massage it real quick, I'll be able to shoot, be universally pleasured, and I won't even go on your face. I'll go on the sheets, and I'll clean the sheets. She goes, I have no gloves for that, and we're not doing that because that's disgusting and degrading. So now I'm stuck sitting on the shower head every time I want to jerk off and shoot like a porn star. Just get right up in there. No? Okay, whatever. Listen, do you know how hard it is to tell these jokes at work and still have a job? Okay? HR has more reports on me than most people have in their lifetime, okay? Other HR representatives are taking my file. Can you believe, like, what he's saying to people? Like, he walked up to a delivery driver and asked, do you know what a prolapsed anus is? Like most people don't? Whatever. Anyways, so I finally had a performance review, and I said to my boss, I said, hey, I'm not getting in trouble, am I? He goes, no, but we do have to talk about one thing you said. And so I go, oh, well, what is it? What was it? Was it something was it the prolapsed anus jokes? Was it the incest jokes? Was it, what was it? He goes, well, we were having that conversation about, not saying anything rude to anybody. And did you have to bring up jerking off to porn when your mom walks in and she turns out to be your grandma? I said, no. I go, no. He goes, well, can we put a filter on that? I go, you're right. I should have put, step grandma walks in on boy masturbating to porn of his mom. It would have worked, because then I would have gotten away with it. She wouldn't have been blood related or nothing. Okay, one more. Okay, so we're gonna go right down into the deep dark hole. This is my favorite joke to tell. I was learning how to have sex at the young age of 15, so I did not know what was going on. I decided to go down on my girl for the first time. Sure enough, I licked her asshole. She kissed me. She said, thanks. I go, of course. You're going to thank me for cleaning something you didn't clean properly, and I never even reached your clitoris. Second time around, I thought, this is boss. I'm going to do this right. So there I am, mowing down, eating the goodness, and I think she's getting off, but it's more like, doing the dead frog thing, right? Like, I'm not really hitting it. And then I realized it tasted off, but not like bum off, more like salty milk off. So I rush to the light and I flick it on, and I'm like, open up. And I look inside and I go, what is that, like white stuff? And she goes, oh yeah, I have a yeast infection. I go, great, so now I have an Urban Dictionary definition. The roast beef yeast infection sandwich. I'm Josh Muse, sorry for ruining your night, vote for me.